God's greatest, highest, I will come to thee.
I feel sorry for atheists who think that there is no God and that all we have is this meager existence on this earth. They think we simply cease to exist after death. If this were true, it would not be the best news in the world, but it would let you think that you have some control in your life and that no matter what you do, good or bad, that it would not really matter that much in the end, because once you die, nothing can happen to you. The only consequence you will have are those that you might have to endure because of man. However, the atheist is wrong and will be in for a rude awakening. David wrote in Psalm 53 in verse number 1, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God." Even if we didn't have the Word of God, the evidence that there is a creator of everything is overwhelming. Psalm 19:1 says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament show his handiwork." Romans 1 and verse number 18, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who suppress the truth in unrighteousness, because what may be known of God is manifest in them, for God has shown it to them. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that we are without excuse." Some of those who do not believe in the Bible or the God mentioned in the Scriptures believe that some higher being did create us. Some think it was aliens. Others think it was some sort of intelligent being. The more scientists explore creation, the more difficult it becomes for them to explain how so many complex organisms could have come about from the evolutionary process. They love to tell their supposed theories about creation as a master storyteller loves to tell his stories about the magical beings that do not exist. The problem is that there is nothing the scientists can actually use to produce any hard evidence for evolution or the non-existence of God to be true. Evolution has the same chance of being true as blowing up a room full of junk, and after the explosion, some kind of new product will be assembled that will change life as we know it. Even when scientists look at the individual cell within a human body, they can see how complex it is and what it is capable of doing, which has caused some honest scientists to conclude that the chances of one individual cell to have evolved from over billions of years is just not feasible. Remember, we're talking about one cell, which is nothing compared to the rest of the human body. I believe anyone who looks at our universe and everything in it with an honest heart can see that it was created because there are way too many things that could have only happened by there being a designer. Go ahead and believe the Big Bang Theory if you like, but good luck explaining where that cosmic egg that supposedly exploded came from in the first place. Good luck on trying to show an experiment where blowing things up can create a precise universe where everything is just in the right place. And good luck on creating something from nothing. Even if you do not believe in the God of the Bible, you should have no problem believing that there was a creator who intelligently designed everything. Once you believe there is a higher power at work, if you take the time to study out the Bible and all the internal and external evidences that it offers, I am fully convinced that you will discover that the creator of all things is the very creator you read about in the Bible. It is an awesome feeling to know that God is real and we have His Word in our Bibles. It is also humbling to know that He loves us and that we do not have to walk alone in this world. Hebrews 13 and verse number 5 says, "For He Himself has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me?" Once we understand that the Bible is the Word of God, we can see why we should feel sorry for the atheist, because they are wrong. Life does not end at death. It is just the beginning of eternity. John 5 and verse 28 says, "Do not marvel at this, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear His voice, and come forth, those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of condemnation." Those who love God realize that He is with them every day, and we'll be with them for eternity. But those who are foolish and say there is no God will also find out that there is life after death. But their eternity will be spent in hell. So I hope you realize that there is a God, and you can learn about Him in the Bible. I hope you will learn this truth before it is too late.